Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new Wild Rift video, and in today's video we'll be taking a deeper look at Varus. Varus is probably one of the highest rising AD carries at the moment for sure. He's been kind of at the bottom of the list for the last few patches, but for this patch and most recently he's probably, I would say, in like my top 5 AD carries and probably just sitting below the S plus tier as well. He's really strong. He has insane poke potential. His ultimate is probably one of the best in terms of team fights, and he can actually do a lot of damage as long as you keep yourself alive, you stay back, and you keep using your first ability to poke people down. As always, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. I'm looking to bring out a Tristana video very soon as well, with a new and up and coming build, kind of similar to the one with Xayah that I brought out yesterday. But today we tried out a bit more of Varus, and I wanted to give you all a bit of a deeper dive on Varus and why he's such a, a big, massive carry pick, and why he's sitting in the S tier at the moment. Now, as I said, with Varus, you want to be poking a lot, you want to be spamming your abilities. That's why Manamune as the first item is really good. You can stack quite quickly. Not as quickly as like Ezreal or Corki, for example. But you can still stack relatively quickly. You want to complete the Manamune, no, you don't want to go like tier into Youmu's or something like that. You want to complete the Manamune because you want to try and get this stacked as quick as possible. Then you go for the CDR boots to make sure that you can use your first ability and your third ability more often. Also lowers the cooldown of your ultimate. And then from here on in, you pretty much just go for lethality. You got the Youmu's Ghost Blade, you got the Mortar Reminder, and you have the Dusk Blade. Now, all these three items are pretty cheap items. They're really strong. They do a lot of damage, and they're really powerful. And for the last item, you have the Guardian Angel, but as always, your Guardian Angel can be switched out. You can build a more Malmortius if they're building a lot of AP, if they have a lot of AP damage. You can go for Death Stance if they have a lot of Assassins, etc. So you can kind of flex around the last item if you want to, but most of the time, you want to go for Guardian Angel, because if you do get dove on by any other champion, you can come back to life and you can kind of carry the team fight from there. And for runes, we've got Summon Aerie. Aerie's really good for being able to poke down the champions, being able to deal with that little bit of extra damage as well. Helps out a lot during laning phase as well, so if you do land your first ability or third ability, you'll do a bit more damage. Now the second rune. Now the second rune for Varus is a bit difficult. Champion is okay. I would say that Champion's not bad, I would say, but there's not really a lot of good options. Brutal, as mentioned before, AD carries are not centered around the early game, so getting early game damage is not really beneficial at all. With AD carries, your main priority in the early game is just to farm up and be that, mid to late game beast, be able to try and get them items before the first dragon. Gathering Storm's a little bit too slow. It probably is not too bad now because it recently got buffed, but it's still pretty slow in terms of the mid game and the late game, because games only last like 15 minutes, so you won't be getting as much extra AD as what you want to. Hunter Vampirism, obviously for Varus, you kind of don't really need any physical vamp or anything like that. I guess getting the 2 extra AD is not too bad, but you're not really auto attack a lot with Varus, you're more poking down, so it's not really that beneficial. Triumph might be okay to do that extra bit of damage and to heal as well when you get a takedown. Weakness is not too bad as well, but it only really works on your ultimate. So if you miss your ultimate, like me, I do miss my ultimates quite a lot, as you'll see in today's gameplay. It pretty much becomes a useless rune. So I like to run Champion. Now, Champion is obviously a very high risk, high reward rune. You need to make sure that you keep yourself alive. But most of the time with Varus, you'll be sitting back, you'll be poking people down. And most of the time, you'll be kind of keeping yourself alive anyway, so you should be fine. Then you got Hunter Titan. As always, if you're against a poke lane like Nami, Ezreal, etc., go for Second Wind. Sorry, I keep yawning. It's probably the vaccine kicking in. Yeah, Hunter Titan, really good. And then Second Wind is also pretty good as well. And the Sweet Tooth as the last rune. Sweet Tooth is still really strong, still the go-to rune. And then you have Flash and Barrier for the spells as well. But yeah, like I said, Varus, I would say top 5 ADCs in the moment. Just, I would say, below Xayah, Kai'Sa, and Ezreal. I'll probably say Varus is my 4th pick, and then just behind that is probably Corki. But really, really strong. Really, really strong in team fights as well. If you can use your ultimate, and if your ultimate spreads across all, like, every single ally or every single enemy on the every single enemy champion on the enemy team, then you can pretty much root everyone on their team, and they pretty much can't move anywhere. So it's really, really powerful. And like I said, just make sure you stay back. Use your first ability to poke down. You'll see it in gameplay today. You see that I'm staying back. I'm poking down enemies. I'm stacking up the Manamune. And then when you get into like a mid-late game build, you'll be able to, you know, do a lot of damage with your poke. So you can kind of sit back. You don't really need to do as much in terms of auto-attacking. You just need to use your first ability. Make sure you use your ultimate with your first ability so you get your first ability cooldown reduced as well. And yeah, he becomes a pretty powerful beast. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little breakdown. As I mentioned, I'll probably be doing a Tristana video next, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. And yeah, as always, make sure you take care and enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace. Please try hard.
Please try hard.
I will.
Only cowards flee their fate.
Minions have spawned.
That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
There is no salvation.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. Go keys, go.
I am forsaken. No forgiveness. The cost of your life is one arrow.
It's gonna be such a meme game, actually.
I'm on borrowed time. No forgiveness. Deliver them to their end.
Bit of an interesting game to start things off. Let's go sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I guess. Oh.
Retreat, retreat, retreat. On my way.
Oh, Pog.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
Diana got a double kill? Question mark?
Slain. Allies
How did
slain.
Diana just get a double kill?
I'm on borrowed time.
Janna's just getting all the kills. Good one.
On my
I
way.
know what I must.
Rise up here.
Retreat. On my way. Danger. Retreat from the enemy champion. Middle turret is under attack.
Support getting fed. Love to see it. Yeah, of course. You love to see the support getting fed.
They will know regret.
Enemy slain.
Nice.
Beware a man with nothing to lose.
They're losing so much CS, actually. It's crazy.
I am forsaken. My arrows always find
dragon has spawned.
I am forsaken.
Enemy slain. You have slain an enemy. Ally slain. Killing spree.
Oh! Snipe! We got him, boys. We got him, boys. We got the nice little juicy snipe off there on the Zaya. Juicy. Juicy, juicy snipe. That's what I like to see.
I am forsaken.
Killing spree for Janna. It's just free. Like, Janna's just getting as much gold as what she needs to.
On my way. Retreat.
Forgiveness.
On my way. Bottom turret is danger. Danger. Double kill.
Nice.
Spree.
These things is popping.
Triple kill.
Okay.
Rampage.
Quadra? Oh, okay, maybe not.
I am forsaken.
These things are just killing everyone. He's a beast. I didn't want to do that. Whoops.
The Rift Herald has spawned.
Oblivion. Deliver them to their end.
That's not good. There's no way, right? There's no way he survives on 1 HP.
I'm on borrowed time.
On my way.
What?
Unstoppable. You are on a killing spree.
Okay, this game's a little bit scuffed. It's a bit of a fiesta, I'm not gonna lie.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Holy moly.
Under attack. Enemy slain. On my way. God,
To their end.
I'm not gonna lie, chat, I was a little bit dizzy for that ulti. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know whether to ulti Keys or ulti TF, and Keys was just running around like a lunatic.
Rift Herald.
Keys was honestly running around like a lunatic. Yo, what's up, Eamon? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, yoink. Yeah, yoink indeed.
Enemy
That was a nice little yoink.
The dragon.
Do what I must.
The dragon has spawned. Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost.
I am forsaken.
Your team has slain the dragon. Legendary. Bottom turret is under attack.
Yoink! I didn't hit him.
Double kill. Legendary. Rampage.
walk through their base. It's all good. I just walk through their base, walk through 2 towers, and I just kill them. That's fine. That's just a normal thing. Nothing new.
There is no salvation.
Complete Manamune. You want to get the Manamune upgraded as soon as possible. And Yomu's is not really like a big power spike anyway, to be honest, on Varus.
Carries a price.
Like I don't really see Yomu's as like a big power spike, like a big item, like I don't know, like Triforce or something like that, or a Sheen or something like that, like you would get with Ezreal.
Baron Nashor has spawned.
Beware a man with nothing to lose. My arrows always find their marks.
Yoink! Yoink! Yoink, yoink! Nice little ulti flash there as well.
Retreat.
I am forsaken.
On my way. Top turret is under attack.
My arrows always find their marks.
Get fucked. Nice try, buddy!
Bloodshed.
Are you playing Four Finger? How did you ulti flash? You just ulti flash. To use your right thumb to aim the ulti, and as soon as you use your ultimate, you just quickly go to flash.
On my way.
Any idea where season ends? End of July.
On my way. Engage. Attack bear.
End of July.
On my way.
I think it's the same day as patch 2.4.
No salvation.
Danger. Your team has slain Baron Nashor. Legendary.
Right, Lee Sings is just 1v9ing. What a beast. Lee Sings is actually 1v9 in this game. What an animal.
I must.
The dragon has spawned.
My purpose is clear.
What an animal.
Enemy
Yeah, in 1 month, Nightmare.
Time.
In 1 month.
slain the dragon.
They will know regret.
Enemy turret destroyed. Ally slain. You're dominating. Legendary. Shut down. Legendary.
GG's. Pretty nice game.